called the Big Southside, born and raised.
Okay.
And we bring the people a little closer to the athletes that they love, man.
All
so
right. Hopefully they still love me.
man, you know they still love you, man. I got a little something to drop on you.
Okay, what is that?
Me and my partner just dropped the list of our favorite Chicago Hoopers of all time, man. So it's kind of ironic that you came to town just in time for that.
Yeah.
And so I gotta let you know, man, we ranked you number 3 behind Zeke, Marcus Liberty, and then we brought in the king of the crossover, Mr. Tim Hardaway.
Yes, sir.
Man, so can you tell me a little bit about some of the people you grew up watching on the court in Chicago?
Oh, man, I grew up watching Isaiah Thomas, Mark Wyatt, Terry Cummins, who else? Who else was it? Skip Dillard.
Okay, Skip.
Who else was it? Me and Benji grew up together.
Awesome.
Ben Wilson, Nick Anderson.
Need no explanation. Y'all know we out here at Benji. What time it is.
Right. We knew some guys that didn't make it as far as we made it, as people like Brian Leach from the South Side. You got Tony Brown that went to Westinghouse. You got Eddie Johnson that went to Westinghouse. You got a lot of guys. Mitchell J.J. Anderson, still number 1.
Some of us gonna have to get our Googles out after that. We're gonna have to get our Googles on.
Went to Metro, still the highest scoring guy in Chicago history.
Okay.
So, I grew up watching a lot of guys. Carl Nicks, there's a lot of guys, man, that I grew up watching and, just love how they played the game.
Awesome, man, because, I come from the era of Derrick Rose. I graduated in 2007, Patrick Beverly and those names like that. But I guarantee you all of those guys would say that they took a little bit from Tim Hardaway, including those handles, man. Can you tell me a little bit about the origin of that king crossover that you brought into the game, man?
Well, you know what? I took a little bit from Isaiah Thomas.
Yes, sir.
Watching Isaiah, and just idolizing him, parroting my game after him. I was short, and I took pride in dribbling, not turning the ball over, not letting nobody steal it from me, getting to where I need to go to make a play. It's not about scoring a basketball; it's about making a play for your team.
Yes.
And if I get in the lane and I could draw it in a crowd, I could throw it to somebody that I know that can shoot, or that I want them to shoot, and to give them confidence to shoot. That's what I'm going to do. So. That's what my handles was about, just getting to where I need to go.
Beautiful.
And back then, the rules were different. You had to almost fight to get where you need to go because people it was hand checking, they was directing you where to go. So now the rules are totally different, where you can just get where you want to go easily. But back then we had to do something to make a move to get where we need to go, to get a shot off, to get a layup, and going to the hole was tough.
Yes. Man, and you spoke on something that me and my partners have spent a lot of time talking about lately. We also cover high school sports, and we love the guys that make the right play. We don't necessarily, give favor to the guys that just want to look good out there and look pretty. We want guys that's going to make the right plays and everything because that's the origin of this game. That's how you win.
Yeah, that's how you win.
But, man, I don't want to keep you too much longer. One more thing I got to tell you is that I'm definitely a product of the Tim Hardaway camp over at UIC Pavilion coming up.
Thank you. I appreciate
You got the opportunity, man. So I'm proud to be repping your set.
It's the Chicago way. Always giving back.
Yes, sir.
And always coming back, talking to the neighborhood, talking to kids that needs help. And that's what Dwayne Wade is doing now.
Yes.
And that's what inspires young folks. Isaiah did it, Mark did it, Terry Cummins did it. I tried to do it and still doing it. D. Wade is doing it. So, we just got to give back to the roots where we came from, because without those roots, without that village growing up kids, we wouldn't be here today.
Yes, man. Nothing but knowledge from a Chicago legend. Thank you so much, Mr. Tim Hardaway. Best of luck tonight, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You
take care.
I'll talk to you.
Everybody out there, be safe.
Yes.
Happy holidays.
And stay warm, y'all.
Yeah, stay warm.
All right, now.
All right.
All right, man. Y'all heard it from the man himself, Chicago hooping legend, Mr. Tim Hardaway. Dropping a bunch of knowledge on y'all as I make my way. What's up, Auntie? As I make my way to the United Center floor. Find me a seat real quick so I can talk to the people. Auntie, you may be saying hi for some other reasons. I know you, Auntie. Get over here. That cool?
Just ended a really
And so there you have it, guys. Shout out to my auntie, always showing love. What's going on, Sean? What's going on, Dalen? Aunt Vicky and D. Davis, what's going on, bro? Man, so we just chopped good game with a Chicago hooping legend, Tim Hardaway, in the house tonight, an assistant coach for the Detroit Pistons. We all know his origins over at Carver Academy. Put in work big time on these Chicago courts. And just like he said towards the end of the interview, man, it's all about giving back, you know, and he said some names. He said that's exactly what D. Wade is doing. And that's a perfect segue into what I want to talk about first and foremost is the Bigs dropped a piece today. We had the opportunity to chop game with Dwayne Wade over the weekend. He had a couple of holiday events where he gave back to families that are less fortunate and need a little bit more love than we do. So it was cool to hear Tim Hardaway say that that's a big part of not only being a good, you know, Chicago hooper, but a good human being in general is giving back. So let me go ahead and switch the camera angle up and give y'all my view. Getting ready for Bulls versus Pistons. The man Doug McDermott getting some extra work in. And needless to say, man, it's another huge game for the Bulls, who are looking to snap a 3-game skid, a 3-game losing streak. They gave up a 20-point lead to the Minnesota Timberwolves and their old coach Tom Thibodeau. And then they lost back-to-back games to the Milwaukee Bucks. Don't think I need to remind you about how unpretty it was. I think the Bulls were down by a total of 50 points throughout those 2 games. So needless to say, they are going to be looking to bounce back, looking to get back on the winning side of things. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just call this one the Tim Hardaway interview. So as we get closer to game time, we'll go ahead and fire up another Facebook Live. So I wanted to give y'all that interview with Tim Hardaway. So give me a minute to find me a better spot, then I'm going to get right back to y'all.